For 3 years straight, I ended each year exactly where I started, stuck. I'd dive into the year with big goals, trying to juggle fitness, career growth, better relationships, and keeping my sanity. But within weeks, I'd either lose focus or give up altogether. Then I realized that there was a piece of the puzzle that I was missing: money. I never thought about using money to fuel my goals, but once I did, everything changed. Not only did I achieve my goals, but I also reached them faster and with less stress. And so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact process I used to achieve all of my goals last year, broken into 3 simple steps: the priority check, the money architecture, and finally, the follow through. Let's get started with the priority check. This is split between 2 parts. First, we're going to pick one area of your life that you want to work on this year. And then we'll get super clear on how you're going to make that part of your life better. So grab your phone, open your note section or your note-taking app, and write down right here, right now, what is the one area that you want to work on this year? Choose from one of the following: health, self and spirituality, relationships, number 4, work and money. So just pick one area and write it down. I want to emphasize just one. When I did this 2 years ago, I tried tackling everything at once: getting fit, starting to meditate, starting a side business, the works. And all of that lasted all of 2 weeks. So start with just one, and you can always add another layer as you move through the year. Now, before we can apply money to this, we need to take our chosen area and make it into something concrete. This will later help us assign a dollar value to it. So instead of just a vague idea, we're going to create a clear roadmap with specific actions that moves you closer to success. Think of it as mapping out your path to the destination, where each milestone represents a tangible step forward. So what does that mean in practice? If you choose health, envision what success means for you. For example, is it signing up for and attending 3 workout classes each week? Yoga, spinning, strength training? Is it scheduling that overdue doctor's appointment to finally address your persistent back pain and keep up with the monthly physio sessions? If you pick self and spirituality, what's your version of growth? Maybe it's creating a habit of starting each day with a 10-minute guided meditation using an app like Calm or Headspace. Maybe it's signing up for that online course on confidence building or mindfulness that you've been considering for months. If relationships is your focus, identify what improvement would look like. Is it scheduling monthly visits and friend visits? Is it booking a consultation to start couples therapy, or even reading a relationship book together as your very first step? If you chose work, clarify what progress means. Is it creating a 3-month action plan to launch your side business, starting with the most simple step of designing a logo or researching your audience? Is it researching career switch options and setting up 1 informational interview per week with people in your target industry? Be super specific and actionable, so clear that you can track your progress and celebrate that milestone along the way. Step 2 now is the money architecture. Now you've got your specific actionable step written down towards your goal. It's time to take a step that most people never even think about. And that is making your money work for this goal. In fact, I've never seen goal setting approached from this angle before, but optimizing your finances around your goal will really fuel your transformation. So how does this work? Step 1, calculate your net income. Write down your monthly net income. That's the money that hits your bank account after taxes. And from that, take away all of your monthly must-pays, the bills and costs that you cannot avoid. So this includes your housing, rent or mortgage, utilities, basic groceries, any minimum debt payments, and any other unavoidable essential bills. Then once you've got that number, step 2 is allocate a portion of what's left for your goal. So out of what's left there, after covering your essential expenses, decide on a portion that you want to dedicate to your goal. Remember, this is not about neglecting your other key priorities like building an emergency fund, contributing to retirement, or paying off high interest rate debt. Your transformation fund works alongside those priorities. Even if you can only spare $50 a month right now for this goal, that's okay. What matters is you're intentionally allocating money towards the life that you want to design while keeping your financial foundation in check. And step 3, put your money to work. How do you do this? Create a completely separate account from your regular spending and name it after your goal. So put the year, the given year first, and then write health fund, the given year relationship fund, and set up an automatic transfer into this fund. This creates a system where your goal gets prioritized without you even thinking about it. The most important step here is that the money in this account has one job and one job only. That's to fuel your priority for the year, whether that's paying for workout classes or healthy meals. If it's a health fund, if it's a work fund, it'll be taking a course or buying resources for your career. For me, I chose relationships as my focus. So for me, I'm setting aside money every month to host. Every month, this fund is dedicated to bringing friends and family together, whether it's dinners, outings, meaningful quality time. It's just a simple, intentional way to ensure that my actions align with what matters most to me. When you keep this money separate, in a labeled account, it makes sure that this money is reserved for one purpose, and that is your goal. And if you get to the end of the month and you see that it hasn't been touched, you want to question that. If your health fund isn't being spent on gym memberships or healthy meals, what's holding you back? If your relationship fund is untouched while date nights or quality time keep getting postponed, it's a sign you're not prioritizing what you said you would. The goal isn't to save this money, it's to invest it into designing your life. When that money lands in your account each month, know exactly where it's going. Because if you're not spending on your growth, you're actually just saving that money whilst your life stays the same. Designing your year isn't about making or saving more money. It's about using your current money differently, with intention and with purpose, and in a way that can hopefully keep you on track with your goals. Moving on to part 3, and that is the follow through. Now, here is where most people get stuck. The follow through. Life gets busy, unexpected expenses pop up, and suddenly we're back in our old habits. So 3 things that you need to do to make sure you actually stick with this. Firstly, the monthly check-in. Set a recurring calendar reminder for the first of each month where you check that goal account. If the money in that goal account is completely untouched, ask yourself why. Did life get in the way? Did that goal slip down your priority list? Use that as a signal to reassess, refocus, and take action the next month. Number 2, the progress track. Keep a simple note on your phone of how you're using this money. For me, with my relationship goal, I am going to track each time I host. I'm going to write who came, what we did, and it just keeps me accountable. And honestly, it's pretty motivating to see the progress. And number 3, the adjustment window. Every 3 months, look at your system and ask, is this working? Do I need to adjust the amount? Am I seeing actual changes in this area of my life? If not, we might need to tweak either the goal or the money strategy. So there you have it, your 3-part system for making this year different. Your priority check-in to get clear on what matters, your money architecture to fuel that change, and your follow-through system to keep you on track. Thanks for watching.